history, legend has told of a pirate captain, the terror of the seas.
Do you have a name, pirate captain?
They call me the pirate captain. I play Charles Darwin. This is him. He's not a historically accurate Charles Darwin. He's a slightly sort of fantasy version of Charles Darwin, but he gets involved with the pirate captain and aims to help him win Scientist of the Year. Because Pirate of the Year looks pretty much out of his reach, he's quite happy to go along with Darwin's plan to win Pirate of the Year. So that's where Darwin comes into the story, and that's how they end up getting involved with each other.
I'm the pirate captain, and I'm here for your gold.
I haven't got any gold.
Then what is this?
It's a baboon's kidney.
Is it?
Charles Darwin himself clearly was an intellectual who changed the way we think about ourselves. I mean, he was massively important to everything in the modern world. This Charles Darwin isn't really. It's a completely different version. So to describe him as an intellectual, I suppose technically he is, but that's not really something we see a lot of in the film. He's one could almost say dim-witted, really. He's certainly out with his comfort zone a lot of the time, and he's rather lovable, but he's also a bit Machiavellian at times.
Sweet Neptune on a bike.
Oh, don't mind Mr. Bobo. Just an old project of mine.
Project?
Yeah, I had this theory. I thought that if you took a monkey, gave him a monocle and covered up his gigantic unsightly arse, then he would cease to be a monkey and become more of a man-pansy, if you will.
Bold theory.
I don't like the monkey.
It's quite a long, drawn-out process from an acting point of view, with long gaps in between. So you you go into a recording studio and do a bit, then go away for months while they get cracking on the animation. You come in, you do a bit more, maybe you'll see some animation that slightly informs what you do next, then you go away, they'll do a bit more, you'll come back in. So although the animators in the studio are there all day, every day, doing this painstaking work, we sort of come in and out and contribute as it's going on. And it takes years. It actually takes years. You go off and do other things in between, and you come back so it's an unusual process, because usually if you're making a film, you're there from the first day of shooting to the last, and you're part of it as it comes to life. Whereas on this, you kind of feel like you're visiting, and then slowly it all comes together, and you start to see bits of animation coming out, and it all starts to come together very, very painstakingly and slowly and ultimately beautifully.
That bird!
My parrot?
It's the scientific discovery of our age!
I think Aardman are a national treasure, aren't they? Aardman Studios are something that we all know and love. Wallace and Gromit, of course, Chicken Run, Shaun the Sheep, all this brilliant stuff they do is so brilliant. It is peculiarly British as well, and yet, I think we like the fact, as British people, particularly British people working in our industry, we like the fact that it's rightly recognised internationally, and that awards fly to it, and that just because the stuff they make is so good, it's so juicy and funny and clever and classy, and so if you get asked to be part of one of their projects, it's quite unlikely you're going to say no, to be honest. I was just very pleased to be there. Next I'm doing, well, there's a few things coming out. There's a drama of the BBC called True Love, which comes out soon. There's a movie called Nativity 2, which will be out at Christmas. There's and I'm heading off overseas in a couple of weeks to film something else.
Exciting.
But I'm not going to tell you what that is.
Excellent, thank you very much.
All right, thank you.
Well, this is my crew. Yes, I'm using crew in the street sense. Yeah.
The Pirates in an adventure with scientists.
By Jove. Makes other films look like complete pants.